Home Depot dating is now a thing. Want to hear from you. Where's the odd place you met your significant other? 800-682-1075. Home Depot dating doesn't mean you meet people just at Home Depot. It's meeting someone at a place that matches your interest. So it's not like, you're just going out to clubs. I mean, maybe that's your interest, or bars, the typical type places, even at church, kind of. But like if you like tennis, you go and play tennis. You might be someone playing tennis.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You like home improvement, so you go to Home Depot or Lowe's, and then you meet someone there, and you're like, oh, they might be in the same stuff that I'm into.
Like decorating the house or something.
And then the trick is striking up a conversation that's not weird when you're there.
Very. But I could see that how conversations could start at a Home Depot or a grocery store or tennis easier, because the question that you ask can be nothing about any type of hit on at all.
Yes.
For me, it's like, hey, I can't reach that. Can you get that?
Breaking the ice.
Jason's like, can you get me out of my high chair at dinner?
Can I get on your shoulders, please?
Something like that.
If I were Squid, I would purposely go to the grocery store and I would go in there and scope out a hot MILF or a hot single girl, right? And then what I would do is, as soon as like you kind of see the girl, you go kind of up near there, acting like, they say she's by the meat section, right?
Uh-oh.
And you're like,
She's by the damn.
that wouldn't work. If she's by the meat section and you're like, okay, oh gosh, and you start thinking to yourself like you're thinking, and then you'd be like, you don't know what meat goes in this type of stew, do you?
Yeah.
And you just ask. All of a sudden you're a cook, and then you're asking, and sometimes if they know about recipes or into food, they might be like, oh yeah, the best one is blah, 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 blah. And you start talking about recipes, right? Just like that. Boom.
I think it's a great idea.
Just like that, Squid.
That's
Just
true.
like that.
I do live by the Lowe's where they like have the bar in it. So
And
that's still the bar type thing. We should
I'm just
send
saying,
Squid
you
out.
higher level clientele too.
yeah, a little more bougie. Yeah,
We should send
Bougie meals.
Squid out.
Yes. And film it.
And film it and see if he can go up to like women. They might be staring at the rice,
Yes.
or they might be selecting the rice and be like, oh, you haven't seen the brown rice around here, have you?
Yeah.
Right? Something like that. Oh, there it is. Oh, thank you. Because I'm trying to make this blah, 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 blah. And see if
Yes.
it works.
Squid, let's do it.
All right, we can do that. Yeah.
And then we can, go to Food Lion. You can do Harris Teeter. You can do Lowe's, Aldi, and see what the differences are at these different places.
Yeah.
Yeah, Costco,
Yeah.
Sam's Club. I mean, depends.
Yeah.
Going more ratchet, maybe Sam's Club. That's where I go.
Oh yeah, you buy in bulk there. Yeah.
Speaking of bulk,
Can you help me? Can you help me lift this furniture box? No.
I'm buying 10 pounds of mayonnaise. I live alone. That's probably not a good. That's probably not a good one. But yeah,
You
they
like
even said,
mayonnaise?
Jason, you're exactly right.
You should go in the hand lotion section and buy a tube of Jergens, and you're like, hey.
You know where the tissues are at?
Yes, do that. And then maybe have like a thing of rope in your car, just to make it seem like you're rope and duct tape.
Black
They're like,
gloves.
They're like, what's wrong with this guy?
Shovel
Ski
covered in
mask.
blood.
Hey, where should I put this? Do you know where the bleach is? All right. But yeah, they do say strike up a conversation about anything but that. I mean, if it's in a store, you could say, this is a little more gutsy. You say, oh, hey, I think that shirt would look good on you if they're looking at something.
Yeah.
That's more of a hit on.
Guts. But you could say, let's say you were at a home improvement store, right? And you were looking at faucets.
You like wood?
say you were looking at faucets, right?
How about pipes?
Do you lay pipe? Yeah. All right, Jason.
So I'm
Sorry.
just saying, you could just be like, what faucet do you like better, this one or this one?
Oh,
You
yeah.
could take her opinion.
Like
Like if you're
mowing?
both staring at
I can
faucets.
pretend I'm a homeowner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's you leave stuff out about your situation.
Yeah.
You just say, I mean, there's
Yes.
you're not.
None.
It could be anybody. All you're saying, you just stare there. She's staring at faucets. You're staring at faucets. You'd be like, which one do you like? But I just need your opinion. This one or this one? That's it.
That's all.
That one. How come? Well, because blah, blah, blah. Well, you don't think it does this?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
It sounds very simple.
If I knew what I knew now,
Right.
oh my gosh, look out.
And Squid, I think, should also have a station T-shirt on. I'm just saying, anything that can help you.
Yeah, we can do that.
And maybe
yeah.
like your rap
put my
album.
collar one. I put my collar station shirt on.
Yeah. So like
There
you
you
just
go.
came from
yeah,
work.
yeah.
Just
Or-
anything that can help.
What he could do, he goes into like where it's costs a lot of money section, where it's like the whole kitchen remodel.
Yes.
And you'd be like, do you like this whole kitchen or this whole kitchen? I'm trying to decide which one.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then you'd be like, oh, damn,
and I can drive your car there.
I'll let you borrow you can borrow Jason's car or my car.
Yeah, I'll take your car, Jared.
Yeah. It's like, hey, can you help me take it out to my car? And then you put them in your trunk. No, wait, no, don't do that. I think it's from Silence of the Lambs. Hey, can you come check this out? Yeah, so Home Depot dating, you go to places that you find interesting, that you already have interest, and so that can make it a little bit easier, and it's not as threatening than at a bar or whatever, a club, and every woman's ready. I mean, they're expecting to get hit on. Like, oh, here I go. So you catch them off guard, and all of a sudden you're married to the hottest girl on earth, Squid.
That's it.
All right, let's go. We want to ask you, where is the maybe the most non-traditional place you met a significant other or someone that you dated? Let's go to Hannah. Where did you meet your significant other?
At the gas station.
That's pretty hot.
How?
So it was kind of through a mutual friend, too. She worked there, and she texted me one night, and she was like, Hannah, I've met your husband. And I'm like, whatever, you're just kidding me. Well, I went and met him, and we got engaged 2 months later, and we'll be married next month.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
Wow, you were in the lust phase. Wait until a few years.
I don't know. He's pretty awesome, and I was going through a rough time for the last few years, and he was too, and it was perfect timing, and we're madly in love.
I was going to ask you which gas station.
Well, we're from Winston. It was a little one in Clemens, just down the street from his house, and he went to every day. And she had been getting to know him and for a few months, and she was like, well, I think you'd be perfect for her because me and her were really good friends. And she texted me that night, and I went up there and met him, and it helped that he had his dogs with him. And so I got to meet his dogs, and we all just fell in love.
There it is. Wow. And Jason's right about the honeymoon period thing. You know.
Well, yeah, she's
enjoy it now.
She's in a lust period. I mean, the envy of all marriages.
Right. Then you'd be like, oh, I can't believe we met at a gas station like 2 years later.
What kind of dog is this crapping on the floor?
I don't like gas or stations. He's like, what did I do? Well, it's been 3 years.
I despise pets.
Jason Goodman said it'd be like this. So. Anonymous, where is the non-traditional place you met your significant other?
All right, boys, strap in. Here we go. I met a significant other one time at a emergency room department waiting room.
Nice. What were you there for?
All right, here we go. So I was actually bringing my ex-girlfriend to the emergency room because she fell and bumped her head and had to have stitches. Well, while I was sitting in the emergency room, I met this really nice young girl who was there because she had fell through a glass door and her ankle had gotten cut.
You like klutzes.
And we just talked and talked. Yeah, we talked for a little bit and exchanged numbers. I mean, like I said, I was there with my ex-girlfriend. We had been broken up for a while. I was just trying to be a good guy and say, look, you need to go to the emergency room. Obviously, you're not thinking straight. You fell and bumped your head. And so I met this girl. I ended up actually dating her for about 6 months.
Oh, awesome. Wow. That is a very interesting place.
Yeah.
So I thought you meant is your ex-girlfriend. So the girl you brought was already your ex-girlfriend. I got you. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Anonymous. Appreciate it. Let's go to Laura. Where's the non-traditional place you met a significant other?
I met my husband at the Walmart parking lot.
That's pretty hot.
Nice.
In the parking lot of Walmart. He's like, that's crazy.
Do you like falling prices?
When he came up?
Yeah.
Like falling prices.
How did the conversation start?
I met him 18 years ago, and back then, when we were teenagers, that was the hangout. And I had just got out of a bad relationship, and my friend was like, girl, I need you to meet this guy. He's got a big, sexy truck. Let's go hang out with him. And so we went to the Walmart parking lot, climbed up in his truck. And
I don't want to stereotype you, but I'm guessing you come from a very small town.
Ashford.
Okay. I was going to say Randolph or Davidson. One of those two counties.
The hangouts at Walmart, and he has a big, sexy truck.
Let me tell you something.
That's a good country
Never
song.
in the history of my life when I was growing up did we ever say anything about, like, oh, he has a really good truck.
Yeah.
In the Northeast, you would never say that. We'd be like, whoa, stay away from them if you said that.
Right, yeah.
Hang out in the parking lot with big trucks.
No, no.
I hear that a lot down here.
Saying out loud.
But never up there.
I mean, the schools that Jason Goodman and my kids go to or will go to, there's a lot of that.
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Like the cookout in Kernersville.
Oh, gosh.
Any night of the week, it's high school kids just in their trucks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even in the, they're just like in the, behind the cookout, just, looking at their lift kits and the lights underneath.
Ours was, we're hanging out in our IROCs, and Camaros and, and Firebird. Firebird. Camaro. Look up an IROC. It was like a takeoff of a Firebird or something.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about. I've seen those before.
It's very Guido.
Oh,
very Guido.
Guido.
Yeah, our thing, there's like no car thing at my school. There just wasn't. I mean, there's people who had nice cars, but it wasn't like, hey, man, let's all meet up. But yeah, Walmart parking lot. Walmart, you know, it can bring the love.
I think I was in love once.
Really? What was her name?
I don't remember.
That's not a good start, but keep going.
She was Brazilian. Or Chinese or something weird. Met her in the bathroom of a Kmart, and we made out for hours. Then we parted ways, never to see each other again.
I'm pretty sure that's not love.
Walmart, Kmart, you know, same difference.
Same difference. And Laura, I know she's gone now. She said they left Walmart that night and went to eat at Hooters.
Oh, wow. Balling out.
Yeah,
and
first
they got
time.
A season pass to the
Might be
zoo.
up
the
in my
back of the truck.
That is a country song, man. Somebody needs to write that today. Tracy, where's the non-traditional place you met your significant other?
Softball field.
Okay. And your kids were playing, or you just...
He was an umpire. I was playing, and he was an umpire.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
I'm guessing, I'm hoping
And
this was an adult league.
Oh yes, yeah.
Mhm.
He umpired for years, and I played for years, and we'd seen each other at games. He's called a bunch of my games, and we were at a tournament in Greensboro, and he come up to me after a game, and I was engaged at the time, and I didn't know it, but he was dating somebody. So he comes up to me and he said, "Let me ask you a question." And I said, "What's that?" And he said, "How in the world am I ever going to get a shot at you if you get married?"
Wow.
And I was like, "Well, I did not know you were interested."
Safe!
And he said, "I've been watching you for years."
You're like, strike out! That's
Yeah. So we started dating shortly after that, and we've been together for 16 years.
Congratulations. That's really awesome. You just never know. Well, we have a guy named Grayson on hold that is met his significant other at a place that I give you 1,000 guesses you would never guess. The most bizarre place. That's next.